Man, I love some good old Southern style sweet tea. How's it going, guys? Can this Pixel Gun 3D video get same likes and dislikes, okay? PewDiePie's done it. Save a lot of likes and dislikes! Other YouTubers have also done it, and it's time for us to do it. This Pixel Gun 3D video is exactly what Thanos wanted.
Perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
We have a duty as Pixel Gun players, as subscribers and non-subscribers, as Pixel Gun lovers and non-Pixel Gun lovers. Anyone that is watching this video and signed into YouTube must keep that number equal. This video may potentially be the most important video you'll ever watch in your entire life, because this video might have the biggest opportunity you've ever been faced with in your entire life. If you enjoy traveling, if you want to help out local communities, and if you would like to hold a baby panda, all while building your YouTube channel, playing with me in any game you want in future YouTube videos, and potentially meeting me in person, then all of these things are possible with this announcement. I'm happy to say that I've partnered with a traveling tour group company that I've gone on trips with for the past 6 years. Since 2014, I have gone on trips with this group called Travel for Teens. This is a tour group company from ages around 13 to 18. And it's some of the most insane and perfect experiences you'll ever experience in your entire life. On my very first trip with Travel for Teens, I went to China and I held a baby panda. I got to work at a panda research base, all while going to all of the other things they offer on their China trip. See, here's the unique thing about Travel for Teens. They don't go to standard places. Your average tour groups, and this is probably 95% or more of tour groups you'll look at online, will go to very average places in some of the most popular countries around the world. Everybody goes to France. Everybody goes to Paris. But TFT offers very different things you can experience. You may look at Slovenia and see, well, you might just walk through some cities, see some traditional stuff, and it's a very average trip. However, Travel for Teens offers a multi-day caving tour throughout the caves of Slovenia. When I was in Australia, instead of going to very average places in Australia, I actually got to climb to the very top of the Sydney Harbour Bridge, and I also got to hold a koala. That's a picture of me right there holding a koala, all while working community service at a local animal conservation facility. When I was in Thailand this past summer, instead of going to the same places everyone else goes to, places like Bangkok, Phuket, and Koh Phi Phi, we actually went far north and we got to work with baby elephants. We actually got to clean elephants and then afterwards do a rafting trip for 2 days straight down the middle of a jungle in the middle of nowhere. And it was the most insane and awesome experience I think I've ever had in my entire life. One of probably in the top 5 best experiences I've ever had in my entire life. See, what I'm trying to say here is Travel for Teens offers awesome experiences for people like you, for people ages 13 to 18. They get to experience things that most other people around the world aren't able to experience. Let me ask you this. How many people do you know that went to a Shiba Inu cafe in the middle of Japan? How many people do you know that went on a safari in the middle of Tanzania? How many people do you know that went in between 2 continents, snorkeling in between 2 tectonic plates, the North American and European plates? I can confidently say, from those 3 questions, a very, very small amount of people have known anyone that have done any of those things. But with Travel for Teens, you can do any of those things. The reason why I am announcing that I have partnered with Travel for Teens is because I can get, for my subscribers, a discount in price when you're signing up for these trips. You might potentially be on the summer trip that I am doing in 2019. I am a counselor for one of the trips. I'll give you a hint. It's somewhere in Asia. And if you sign up for the right trip, you might actually be there with me in person on one of these trips. If you use my code PG3D, then you can actually get a discounted price for these trips. And I'll put all of the information down below in the description. But hey, wait, if that's not it, okay, if you're not that satisfied with what I've announced so far, then here are some other things that might be an incentive to you. If you would like to be able to contact me at any time, then you might want to sign up for these trips. Because I will give my Kik, my Twitter DMs, Facebook Messenger, whatever, and you can contact me whenever you want if you actually sign up for these trips, okay? I can give you any information you want about these trips, or if you just want to talk to me casually as a friend, I will do so. If you have a YouTube channel and you want it boosted, because every 2 months or so, anyone that signs up for these trips will get to play with me and talk with me on a Skype call for a YouTube video, then you might want to sign up for one of these trips. And talking about account giveaways for Pixel Gun 3D, if you want lifetime accounts for every new updates, then you might want to sign up for one of these trips. I am trying to give as much incentive to you guys as possible. Honestly, if you can think of anything else when you sign up for the trips, just ask me. You'll have my contact information. I can try to make it happen. I'm just trying to say that this is one of the most awesome experiences you'll ever have in your entire life. If you have free time this summer, you will want to sign up for one of these trips because these trips are better than any other tour group out there. See, here's the thing. Any other tour group out there is focused towards old people, right? You don't want to sit there on a bus and watch a bunch of birds, right? Of course not. You want to do the fun stuff. And that's what TFT does. Scuba diving, zip lining, water skiing, surfing, hiking, mountain biking. Any of this stuff is all possible on Travel for Teens trips. Another great thing, these trips are very small. Whenever I go to Asia, I have trips anywhere between 8 and 15 people. European trips are, of course, a little bit bigger, so you're getting around 20 people per trip. But any other tour group out there will have like 35 to 50 people on one trip. And how are you going to get to know everyone? You can't. With Travel for Teens, you're going to have a small enough group to where you can make lifelong friendships, and every summer after that, coordinate and be on the same trips with those people. I hope to work with TFT for many years in the future, so you will see me on future trips if you decide to go on TFT trips. And I guess it's only a matter of time until you actually see me in person. It's only a matter of time before somebody who signs up this summer actually manages to be on the same one that I'm on. I'm waiting. I know there's still space, so why don't you sign up? Again, all of the information for Travel for Teens is down below in the description. You can use my code PG3D, all caps, and you can sign up with a discounted price for any of these trips. Again, I am signing up for one of the Asian trips. So if you sign up for one of those, you might very well be on the same trip that I am on. And if you wanted any of those other incentives that I told you guys about, then you definitely want to go check into it. If you are seriously considering signing up for TFT trip, then contact me on my email or tweet at me and I can talk with you about how to get this started. I am sure if you've not done much traveling yourself, your parents might be hesitant. So I can give any information they might want. I can be the spokesperson for TFT, and I can hopefully get you guys to go on an amazing trip in summer 2019. If you're watching this and you're under the age of 13, don't worry, because hey, I'm going to be doing TFT for many years, so keep this in your minds. And next year, or the year afterwards, or whenever you're finally able to go onto one of these trips, you can do so, and you can still use my code and sign up and get a great discount for one of these amazing trips. So yes, with that being said, that's basically it. For the last few minutes, I wanted to show some video clips of my past trips, so you guys can get to see firsthand some of the things that you experience on TFT trips. These are trips everywhere from Fiji, Iceland, Thailand, Cambodia, Vietnam, Australia, New Zealand, China, South Korea, Hong Kong, Peru, Norway, Sweden, Denmark, and everywhere in between. So thank you all for watching, guys. Hope you enjoy the video clips at the end here. Make sure to sign up for TFT trips in the future, and I'll see you guys later.
I'll be dreaming. 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 I'll be dreaming.
That's North Korea. I can see North Korea from here.
I'll be dreaming. 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 I'll be dreaming.